to December Daily, December Daily Day 14. Sorry, that must have, actually it goes the other way. Sorry. I must have hit this and knocked it at some point because that was way off. Anyway, welcome to December Daily Day 14. Get our stream up here so I can talk to you. Today is a Sunday that I'm scrapping on and doing my book, and it's been a kind of a do something and then relax a little bit kind of a day, just as I'm trying to rest a little bit in between. Way less coughing. We'll see how it goes, but our weather here has turned very wet and foggy, and so I'm thinking that that has part of it, that things aren't flowing quite as bad as they have been, which is good. So anyway, so this is yesterday's page. So I have the photos all in, the journaling done, this extra photo with this fun little piece I did on the back of this photo, which I really like, and then the map for the wine walk that we did. So that's what I'm going to actually be looking at when I do today's page. And you guys know that I record really a memory a day, not necessarily what happened that day. So I've kind of been looking at what does the week hold. And this was yesterday, where basically I did not do a lot, but I kind of like this view because you can see I was reading my book and I finished The Giver last night. And of course, the minute I start talking, I start coughing. But I've got my Santa pillow and a snowflake pillow, and then a beautiful amaryllis that you haven't seen a picture of, but I think I'll be scrapping one in this book this week. And then lots of room. And then bonjour, Claire. So I've been planning for the week. So here's that page. I already put down the two things that I'm going to talk about for today. And then I'm going to do my Christmas card page next. And then that will be, so that'll kind of come in between here. I actually mailed them yesterday, but the card is ready to go, and I have a picture of them all addressed and of me mailing them, and I should flip-flop those actually. Oh my goodness. So that'll be another page, and I haven't quite decided how this is going in the book, so I just have it in a 6x8 sleeve. My card this year does, though, have a nice back to it. I've really not talked today, so yeah, I really haven't talked today, now that I think about it. Very little, anyway. I've talked to my boyfriend a little bit this morning. But so this will look nice in the book if I just decide I want to do it this way. I could leave it in this 6x8 page protector just as it is, too, if I wanted to. Or I could put the tabs on this. I don't know. Sometimes I've punched holes in the envelope and put it in, but we'll see. Sorry, guys. Seriously, have not been coughing. So that will be, and I've written like what the day number is, what it's about, and then what day of the week that's going to take place. And then I flipped it over, and I could have sort of flipped these two, but I think it's going to work fine because I think I'm going to wrap later today. And so this story will be about the wrapping. So I had pulled those two cards. Oh my gosh. Hey, Krista. I hope I don't have to stop this. This is crazy. Anyway, so I pulled these two cards and some die cuts here. I've pulled, if you've watched me before, you've seen this. I've pulled this striped bag because I think I'm going to use that for my my receipts. I might put my piece of wrapping paper in here, but I could use one of these pockets for that. And then the list of who and how much is there. And then, so that'll be a little piece in between here again. And then here's that amaryllis I was telling you about. It's gorgeous. I've got, this has, I took this photo and I just happened to like this photo when it had 3 blooms. And then I've now have 4 on it, and I have 1 more for sure to go. So I mean, this is that's really cool. And then that'll bring me to, this will be whatever we do on Thursday. So I've kind of left that blank. I'm having dinner with a friend on Friday. We've got plans for Saturday. So and I'm baking cookies and decorating cookies probably on Sunday. So lots of fun stuff to go in the book, but I kind of have a plan for the week now. So I've planned those days that I'm working, but that's how I do it. I start putting these little Post-it notes on them, on things, and kind of what I'm planning to use for page protectors as well. The one thing I have noticed, well, now that I think about it, I haven't done a sequin page this year yet. So that's interesting that I haven't even, you know, I've thought about it, but I haven't done it. I certainly could do it in here and then just use my my fuse tool to seal it, because I've got an extra one for both of these, you know, extra spot for both of these. So maybe we'll see. But anyway, lots of page protectors yet to go in here. I've got my Hallmark moving list tags now. I'm adding in some tags from when I get presents from clients. I'm adding those in. So I've got that. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else on my Hallmark movie watching piece there. So I've got that ready to go, and then my Christmas Eve and Christmas Day ones. And then finally I've got the calendar of what I'm doing. So I haven't done anything for any days. Yeah, and I've said this is always going to be weighted this way. So it's crazy to think that we're already here and Christmas is here. So, you know, we've got about a week and a half to go. Anyway, let's get to today's page, but I just wanted to show you kind of where my head is at, what I'm doing, what I'm thinking about, and then I'll pull this out just as a reminder to myself that I'm going to be seeing this piece when I'm doing that. And that just helps me just think a little bit about color and that kind of a thing. Now, the other thing I'm looking at is, you know, I could have done the sequin pocket here as well too, but maybe I just saved that for later on in one of those days after when things are quieter. Need some, or one for sure, 3x4 card, and I did do things. Let's see, I don't know that that's a merry moment. That one goes pretty well. Let me look and see what I have for, and you know, this one I might just do some paper and then design a little layout there, because I certainly don't need I don't need a huge I know, isn't that crazy, Krista, that Christmas is 10 days away? I don't need a huge amount of journaling, but I do kind of like that. I'm not getting any blue in here, but I could add the blue in, certainly. Although here, if I wanted to emphasize blue, I could, but then I feel like I'm losing, I don't have the pink, and I've got little spots of red in the photo, and then could add blue in with dots and you know, all that kind of stuff. On the wish list. On the wish list would be not to get sick around Christmas. So I'm still liking this motif here. And let's see, not Mary and Brian. I could do 'Tis the Season too. I don't like that as well as with that card though, but maybe if I do, I was gonna say maybe this becomes where I decorate and this is the journaling, but actually I'm thinking I kind of like the idea of decorating on this one. And I'm not quite sure what that means because this was about relaxation and just trying to get myself to slow down a little bit. Thank goodness The Giver had that color in it. And by the way, I finished that book and I actually woke up last night in the middle of the night thinking about the book. That's what an impact it made. So if you haven't read it, it's a middle grade book, but I'll tell you, it has a lot to say, even for adults. Okay, so cream and white, little bits of like creaminess there, maybe. That one's really holiday magic, so it's not as appropriate. I'm just going to look and see what else I can find. The reds are too different here. I like this because this is a pinky red, so I think it's pulling back to that really nicely. Here's a currently card. And I think I want to pull some green and some blue in here. And there's that one. So I liked this one, but I think it's a lot going on considering the pattern there. I sort of like the idea of the different things that I'm listening to, watching, eating, all that kind of stuff. I usually do one of those every year anyway. I like pulling the pink back in here. And then this is cute too. This is just a candy cane. So I could do that. Although a lot of white space here, a lot of white space there. And then there's a little pink card that gets some green in. Little Santa-like card. Yeah, just kind of trying to figure out what I'm liking. I like that idea. Normally something will speak to me right away and I'll go, okay, yep, that needs to be it. Krista said she read The Giver in her college children's lit class. I can imagine, yeah. That would be really a good one. I like this, but too much pattern. Okay, and then this is another way to do that sort of currently card, but way less. I don't know, that one's not speaking to me. Yeah, wow. I'm just trying to think how my 11-year-old grandson, what he's going to be absorbed about that. I guess we take that in on different levels, right? Because it's such a meaningful book. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't read it, so I'm not going to tell you what anything about it. But yeah, I guess with wisdom and age, we take that on a little bit differently than you would at 11. But I think, and the book is about an 11-year-old boy who's turning 12, which is my grandson. He's 11 right now and will be 12 on January 6th. Okay, and there's that. I guess I'm leaning towards red here, huh? Okay, so there's some cards. So let's see what I think. I think the candy cane is a no. It was too much white for me. I kind of like this. Lots of red, lots of red, lots of red. Kind of like that. You know what? I'm really leaning towards doing that one. Little bit of journaling space. Not necessarily needed. Okay, and then, so this is day 14. I have to think about what the date was yesterday, according to like what, I thought, okay, what's today's date again? So this is day 14. I do have a 14 in this one. Or I could do, interesting, look at this. That's convenient, isn't it? Now, this is a lot whiter than that one is, though. So I'm not sure how much I really love this. Let me get my hand out of the way and see if, how I like that. I mean, it's kind of cool. And then I could probably put a little blue or green or both. Maybe I'll get both in here. Hearts, let's do this. This is one from, what year was this? 2021. And I didn't love this particular actually, what I need to probably do here, oh, if I put it on an angle though, you sort of lose it. Okay. So we'll do that. Maybe I'll put like a heart or something in there, and I think that will work. This is a perfect place for, like Krista was saying yesterday, to maybe try some sort of tab or something like that sticking out. I could also do that up here. If I had a red one, I could do it. And then I do need to think about what's going on down here. So let's see. Just found a special delivery piece. I'm going to leave that. Just kind of playing around here. I think that joy's a little bit too big. If I'd done it down here, I think it would have been okay. And maybe I need to take this off. Can I? I can. I like this because it's a little creamy. Okay, we're going to stick that up there. Actually, I like this. Here's a pink one. This might be kind of fun because I could put the date up there if I wanted to. Now I'm just looking at things that I can use to pull this all together. So to incorporate this creamier white and then this creamy here, I'm thinking I want to do a little bit of creaminess on the cards. Somewhere I thought I saw, oh, here. Or do we want to do something like this? Because that then pulls in, oh, I have a thought. That sticker, and that's from the same collection as that is. This is the White Christmas collection. Then could I like pull the date in here? I think that's the winner here. And then I could always put a little word strip or something up there. Might pull this over just a little bit. Okay, first I probably need to get it on the card the way I like it, and then I can pull this strip off and move it just a little bit. Hello, Elizabeth. Glad you could join me. Us, really? And we're just getting started today. Okay, so now okay. I'm seeing these special delivery things and I'm pulling them for the cards. The Christmas cards that I know are coming up soon. Now I'm just gonna peek in these just to see. Pulling in some green. You know how this stuff evolves. I just keep pulling and playing and pulling and playing. Maybe I grab this sticker sheet out of here. So I have some blue up in here to pull the blue there. So that I might want to think about down here. Now that there's no reason why I can't add an ornament in here. Let's see what else. I don't love this ornament in here, I think. And I think it's more what the ornament is than like how busy it is. That's the thought. I like it, but it's not quite the right thing. There's the ornament. What about... Or this could go over the top of those. Still playing around here. Some cute birds in this branch. It has nothing to do with what's going on. This all may change now if I decide to do this. It sort of looks like an old-fashioned Christmas to me now. Now it's more color and getting creaminess in. I think the problem I was having with that one ornament is it felt, these feel kind of big to scale now, especially with those birds on it. I think that's what it was. No, I'm just trying things to see if I like them or not. I actually think I like it this way. I was kind of just playing around with that, going, when am I going to use that? And okay, this is just ridiculous. This isn't going to work. And I actually really like it. Okay, that's crazy, but how cool. All right, so what I'm going to do here too is I had this sitting down here really far. I'm going to bring this up almost all the way. I've got to get that edge here. I don't want it to be sitting above here at all because you trap white space. But I'm going to bring that up here like that. Okay, and my date there, I have that little cluster there. And now the question is, this pink is not the same. Count it all as joy. Not my favorite. Let's see. I don't need anything about baking season today. Thinking, what can I do up there? Now I have other word strips too that I could go back to. Maybe that's what I do. Part of I'm conscious of the fact that I have a couple different pinks in here and I'm okay with that, but I want to be careful about how many and colors. I want the colors to, that's really too big here. Okay, let's go into my little word and phrase stickers. Okay, this joy can go back in here. And look what I did, you guys. I combined cream. This is not as creamy, but this is whiter, but creamy. This looks very creamy. This is definitely creamy. And there's whites with a little bit of creamy there. And I did it. And like the police did not come and get me because you can mix cream and white. You just have to do it. You just have to do it intentionally. And I've done it before. I've actually done it. Oh, look, Claire, just for you. You can mix cream and white. You just have to do it intentionally. Comfort and joy. I'm wondering if I'm going to just put that up there. I may do that. Let me take this out of the way for just a second and see if I can grab my little phrase stickers here and see if we can come up with anything that makes sense. And I'm thinking red. And I can always scatter a little bit of green in here. So far I've done pretty good. And I have a little bit of blue in each of them. And I think that's what maybe did it with these stickers, is that the blue was kind of working. Okay, Happy's packing up the Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Oh, actually, this I like right here. It says, this was unexpected. And then, where's the Tylenol? Okay, that would be good. And then holiday chaos. I'm just gonna do this because I can see what they look like. Yeah, I like this was unexpected. I love, where's the Tylenol? This is new this year. I haven't seen that. Oh, finish the holiday shopping. That'll be fun to do since I picked up my boyfriend's nativity today. So I'm so excited about that because I think he's going to be really surprised. I just kind of haven't talked about it and, kind of let it there. And here's the mailing Christmas card, so that'll be fun. Okay, anyway, we don't need to look at that. We're doing this. Okay, this was unexpected, though. I'm still playing around with where this needs to go. What's happening is I have a photo there or in my background, and I don't love that. And normally I would just do this, but that screws up the title of the book. Okay, let me take this out and see. See, once I got over that first coughing bit, once I started using my voice, it wasn't too bad. Okay, let's just do the teeniest bit here. And maybe it's time to use some green enamel dots. I love the Santa pillow, so I'm so glad. I haven't done anything with hem. Like, I could take a picture of just that, and maybe I'll do that and throw it in on one of the extra days I have after Christmas where we're not doing much, or where I'm not doing much. It's so cute, and I bought it this year, so it's kind of fun. Now I'm saying it's so cute, but of course it's my pillow, so let's find the green. All right. Now I'm thinking I'm not going to need many. And I love how I just realized this, there's a little green showing over here, so I've got a lot of pink and green going on. Maybe here. I'm just going to do that one. I don't think I need a lot on this picture, and there's already a ton of stuff going on. Yeah, Chris, I don't know if you heard that story I think I told the story the other day when we were out on our wine walk. We were in an antique store, and he saw it and didn't buy it for himself. So I texted my sister that night and said, could you go pick, because she lives about 50 minutes away from me, which, you know, I can handle doing that and going down there and that kind of stuff. But I just thought we were supposed to have plans to do something tomorrow, and I didn't want him to know what was going on. So she went and got it yesterday. And then I went down today and actually picked it up. So I think he's going to be super surprised when he opens it, which that's just the best. Okay, then let's grab one more. I'm just going to do 3 on this whole card. Okay, and then there's one there, and maybe I have a lot of the little ones left. There's a ton on this card, though. I think I need more than one. I feel like I want 3 little ones on this one. And maybe 2 little ones up there on this one. If I can get this one off anyway. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. This is one of those that no idea what this was going to look like when I started out. And there's way, I don't know, there's way more pink on this than I ever thought there would be, but I think that will work really, really well. Let me pop these in here, and then we can put it in the book and see how this is going to look when it's laying. Now, I'm not going to put any cards together yet. Like, I'm not going to glue anything because I don't know for sure what this is going to look like for tomorrow. I just know this is a nativity right here. Actually, you can see the crush. I paid less for the whole set, and all the statues are in here. But this creche actually was less than the whole price of what I paid for everything in the antique store. Yeah, it is really cool to get something people love. He had texted me last Monday. He texted me something that he wanted, but I had really technically finished his shopping. I mean, I can always do something more because really, I mean, he's so sweet and kind that I don't really have a limit for his present. It's just what is. But I knew he was getting an Amazon gift card from my stepkids, so and grandkids. So I didn't want to. I know he can use that gift card for this other thing he wants. And then this nativity came up, and it just, and it's really cool. And I just think it's so sweet that this 62-year-old guy wants to get a nativity. So anyway, he has one, but it's small, and as he said, it was really cheap. Although the one that I just bought him is not that expensive. Okay, so let's lay this in here and this in here. And especially with a little bit of space from that page, I'm really liking that. But I think that flows really nicely. And then I'll do the writing in here. And I can talk about, it was unexpected that I was going to end up laying on the couch for the day, for part of the day anyway. As much little things, I did little things here and there. But look at, I mean, how cute that was. Never even expected. I just kind of put the birds on there because I thought, oh, that would be kind of fun, but this isn't going to look good. So, but I really like the way it is. Yeah, I do really like the way these look together. And then here's the other side of it. So that's kind of nice too, because all these colors really blend. And I keep saying this, but I'm loving all the different stuff and page sizes and flip ups that is just naturally happening. And here we go back to this page. I do need to get this done. And this is the one that talks about this. Maybe I'll journal this page. I'm going to do that. I'm going to journal this page as soon as I turn the camera off and finally have that piece done. And then, you know, probably won't happen in the next couple days because it'll be a crazy couple of work days. But anyway, and then I can, you know, do my journaling on here. And at least the journaling will be done. And then that'll leave us a fun little activity at some point where I go through and I actually do the back of this, because I really want to do the back of this now, the more I'm thinking about it. And I still have the piece of navy paper out that I was thinking I could use across from this. So, and there's a cough. But that was pretty good. I am a lot better than I was. All right, you guys. So that is day 14. I'm sure I will catch back up with you tomorrow night. I don't think I'm going to do it tomorrow morning. I think I'll do it tomorrow night. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to finish this up. I have a little bit of book work to do for work. Then I'm going to lay on the couch for a little bit. And then I need to get some presents wrapped because there's a Packer game on tonight that I want to watch. So they've had us on at all different times lately with those Packers. But anyway, so hope you guys are having a great end to your weekend. And it's been fun chit-chatting. Thanks, Krista. That's awesome. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.